Are you working? What kind of work do you do?
Hard work, discipline, being better than other people. And that is, I eat, sleep, hard work, and discipline. You might be smarter than me, but you will not outwork me.
Nobody's ever going to work harder for yourself than you. And that's a true story.
Not allowing somebody to tell you what you can do and what you can't do. Always ask the question, why and why not? Because there's always an example of somebody doing the impossible.
Life will throw you a lot of curveballs, but you just have to stay focused on what you're trying to accomplish. And I was really trying to be successful no matter what it was in. I took my passion and turned it into success. Don't sit back and allow the economy to change your life in a way where you can't bounce back. Press reset on your life or get educated.
I was scared to leave Baltimore. Anybody who's from there, they know I had a lot of things happening down there. Wasn't worried about anything. My whole crew was there, happy. But they felt that my father told me, Kev, if you want to do something with yourself, you have to take a chance. So I took the chance.
Find your will. Find that thing that you're so passionate about, and you'll never work a day in your life. God wants us to evolve, and I want to take on bigger risks and bigger challenges in order to have, bigger successes and change the world. I want to build a entertainment company. Not because I need to build it, because I have a lot of people that I want to make rich. And I have a lot of people that I want to change their lives, and I want to give them an opportunity that was given to me by Russell and Liles, and build something special. So the way to do it, I have to go back in as I go out to do it. So I have to get a lot of young people around me and build some special things, and then hopefully they'll grab the torch, and make my life easier. But I'm going to go back in for Young America because I think it's needed. One of the most alarming statistics that I wanted to tell you guys, at age 24, if you're uneducated, 20% of you are unemployed as of today. If you're 24 and younger and African American, 49% of you are unemployed. If you're Hispanic, 39% of you will be unemployed. I don't want you to be unemployed. I want you to be Generation E for education, for employment, for empowerment and entrepreneurship. Thought about what's the biggest issue with young people. They all think they know what they want to do, but they're not really sure. So they go through life trying to figure it out. Where I want us to continue to be a product of our experience, I want us to be prepared when the opportunity comes. When you go buy any electronic device or car, they give you an owner's manual. But guess what? We don't have owner's manuals for our life.
Right.
Now when you go out to your car right now and your red light comes on, you're going to say, I got engine trouble. You're going to take it to get tuned up. When the last time you tuned up your life? When the last time you pressed reset in your life? Whether you in work, out of work, changing jobs, 13, 34, 24, mother, single mother, father, husband, wife. It's time for you to get your life together. At the end of the day, you're your own network, and you got to build your network. Well, when people say that motivation is not money, they probably already have money. You know what I mean? So with me, my motivation is money for me also. But I realize true success is about having a full life, and I call it freedom. Freedom to do what I want to do when I want to do it. That's, to me, is success. And that has to do with money, it has to do with education, it has to do with assessing yourself.
I never worried about, a lot of people say, Kev, you got to worry about your paycheck. I always believed I'm never going to ask for a raise, because if you're the best, they're going to have to pay you eventually. And it's not going to be a little bit, because at that time, they're going to come to you and say, we're going to pay you $35,000. And you have the opportunity to say no. I learned the art of saying no and still smiling at a motherfucker. No, it's okay. I'm just not going to do it.
When you're the truth, it takes time. Anybody that's the truth, from NWA to Jay-Z to Public Enemy to Kanye West, they could tell you their stories and their struggles prior to, you know what I mean? So it's like, it just took him time to find himself. And now he's found himself. He can tell you his point of view. I don't even want the hottest guy that's out there. I want the one that's still like feeling like they got something to prove. Yeah. And that to me, and if he's that guy, trust me, I'll find him.
When you find these people and really build them into the stars that they become, what's been the common thread that you look for?
The truth.
It's an interesting word.
I mean, when you tell the truth, it'll last. I mean, look at what a lot of these young kids are doing right now. I call it do it yourself. They're not worried about anybody saying who they are, what they are. They're saying the truth. And when you tell your truth, you sell records. When you tell your truth, people buy into you and not just a song. I want to make sure that I go out of my way to make you feel great when you meet me. I'm going to go out of my way to have a value proposition when we get together. And when we leave, you're going to feel good about our meeting, good about ourselves. So that's the Kevin Liles brand. You know, I treat people like they want to be treated. There's a difference between good and bad and right or wrong.
As far as corporate America, I look at it, and it's actually a kid, Howard told me this. Kev, I admire you because you went from the street corner to the corner office. And what I realized about those two corners, money, family, church, money, family, church, yes, more money, more problems, but I like these problems more than these problems. Right. But I'm never afraid of those problems, and I'm always going to walk them out to people.
I would put myself in a situation to get two forms of education. Street education, that means go out there and intern somewhere, and also book knowledge about how I can be the best person. So at the end of the day, I just applaud, you know, the young people coming up and the interns that are soon to be presidents.